Alright there you guys again, welcome to another one of my live videos, and today I'm going to be officially updating you again on some more latest news that's updated. Currently Tottenham are yet to make an official signing so far in this transfer window, as they probably are desperate to get some players on the board. I think for the last couple of seasons, to be quite fair, I think Tottenham have got a fantastic squad. I think they've been very consistent in the last few years. They've been unlucky not to win the title in this 2-year period where they've been fantastic. And, they're very attacking. They've got a good attacking flair team. And, the way that Pochettino's got them playing is absolutely fantastic for Spurs. But Tottenham have not yet made an official signing. Arsenal currently on the verge of getting their second sign or third sign or whatever it is. As I said, the transfer window's opening up now. Deals have been done. As I updated you, Lukaku has come to Manchester United. We've got Victor Lindelof. I said AC Milan have made 6 or 7 signings or something like that. I think Juventus have made a couple of signings in there. Chelsea are on the verge of getting the Roma centre-back and Bakayoko as well. But yeah, the latest news you can see about my main headline, guys, is about Ross Barkley. A few teams have been currently interested in Ross Barkley. Arsenal have been in there. Who else have been in there? Arsenal, Tottenham are interested now in Ross Barkley. But yeah, according to reports that Spurs have gained an interest in Ross Barkley. His valuation could be £50 million for Ross Barkley. But he's a good player, he's Ross Barkley. He's a good attacking midfielder. He's got fantastic genuine pace. He's also tall, so he's very, very good in the air. He's good at going around defenders as well for Everton. He's Ross Barkley. And last season, currently made 36 appearances and only scored 4 goals last season, Ross Barkley. But in the past, he's currently been at Leeds United on loan. He's been at Sheffield Wednesday as well, where he won the Player of the Month at Sheffield Wednesday back in 2012, I think it was. He's also won the under-17 for England, the under-17 European Championship back in 2010. Look at that, guys. And he's also with back in 2010, and he's also won the Youth Player of the Year with Everton back in 2014 as well. So he has had some honours, and they've also had the team of the tournament as well. But Ross Barkley to Spurs. Spurs in desperate need for some signings. They've looked into quite a lot of midfielders, We're currently after Eric Dyer now, after we confirmed the signing of Lukaku. Spurs have also showed their interest in Douglas Costa as well, as it looks realistic in now that he were going to Juventus. Obviously, Douglas Costa's failed to establish himself at Bayern Munich. He's had irregular starts. But Juventus have been in there. Spurs looking to get a U-turn could happen. He could dramatically make a U-turn and end up going to Spurs. And they've also, as I said, they've had their interest in Max Meyer, as I told you guys yesterday. The Schalke player who's currently in total made 164 appearances, scored 21 goals and got 23 assists. But he's also versatile. I think he's 21, very, very good in the air, very skillful, very, very tenacious, and he's also achieved well with honours as well. Obviously, with Germany winning the championship, the European Championship this season. And he's also won other honours as well. He's also had the team of the tournament before. He's also had the Golden Boot before. He's also been the top goal scorer as Max Meyer, and he's currently plays for Schalke. Whether he believes in or not, I don't know, but Spurs have interest in him. They've been interested in quite a catalogue of midfielders of Tottenham. Obviously, they're desperate to get the first sign on the board. I think they've got a good squad anyway, Tottenham. But yeah, Ross Barkley. But now, according to Neil Warnock, basically, when he was on his loan deal at Leeds, he basically used to manage Ross Barkley. And he's basically quoted out with Rooney demanding to leave Manchester United, which is going to be fully announced, or it is announced. He's basically said Rooney leaving Manchester United could end Ross Barkley's spell at Everton. So that could be beneficial for Tottenham in that asset, with Rooney leaving us, and could end Ross Barkley's spell at Everton. And he could end up departing to Tottenham, because I do think Tottenham are emerged as the front runners in this now. But yeah, I said he does have some reservations about his game, Ross Barkley, but he's tall, I think he'd be a good, fantastic midfielder for Manchester United, but obviously we're not in for him. But with Eric Dyer, we're thinking about pondering a bid. Maybe £50 million. Spurs, according to Spurs now, he's not currently for sale. They may get rid of him, they may not. As I said, he is good in the air. He's very versatile, very skillful, very tenacious, good at breaking up the play. He wouldn't be my preferred choice. Like Lukaku wasn't my preferred choice. Morata wasn't my preferred choice over Lukaku. Obviously, we're not getting Morata now. But with Eric Dyer, I'd prefer him over Matic any day of the week. Every day of the week, I'd prefer him over Matic. Obviously, I'd love the midfielders of likes of Fabinho and Nainggolan in there. I'd love the likes of them in there. Fabinho's got all the physical attributes. He's good at breaking up play. Reading of his game is fantastic as well. But Arsenal have inquired about Fabinho. Also, obviously, Manchester City have been there before. He's obviously rejected a bid from Paris Saint-Germain as a Fabinho. Nothing much more is updated about that. I'd still like him. I'd like Nainggolan on the board. I can't see us getting him. I think he may just end up staying at Roma. Nainggolan. He's very dynamic. Breaks up the play well. He's box-to-box player also. And he'd build that platform in that midfield and operate space fantastically well. They'd be the two midfielders I'd like, because I think we do need one or two midfielders. If we did get Eric Dyer in, and it was Herrera, with the likes of Herrera and Pogba there, I think we'd be fine, because Herrera and Pogba are fantastic in that midfield anyway. And obviously Carrick's there also as a backup plan if we do suffer any injuries in that centre-offensive mid. But yeah, Eric Dyer, he wouldn't be my first choice. I think I'd choose him any day of the week over Matic. But yeah, Spurs have been interested in quite a few midfielders. They've been interested in Douglas Costa. There were talks about Isco from Real Madrid as well. There's been talks about it a lot, and Spurs are yet they're still awaiting their first signing so far in this transfer window, but they've gained an interest in Ross Barkley. He's been linked to Arsenal before, now he's been linked to Tottenham. Tottenham could be merging front runners to get Ross Barkley on the board. They also could get Max Meyer on the board, as I said. They've been linked with him as well. And Spurs may not sell any of their Prince-ability players. I don't think they may sell any of the players. Eric Dyer may go. Definitely not Harry Kane, you know. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, that's everything to update you with on the latest news today. Hope you've enjoyed my time and company again. Drop a like on the video, guys, and take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye.